back roll some of it. Well, I'll back roll until I need the brush. How's that? Way quicker that way. Yeah, this takes time, guys. It takes a lot of time. Not gonna lie to you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at that paint job. It's like so perfect. Yep. I had to spray a lot, and I'm paying for it. But at least I know it's got soaked. That's the biggest thing. And it'll be a nice coat to really soak into this. Other than that one rainstorm last night, this wood has been super dried. Baked in the sun for months. I wish I had got that first coat on this one too before the rain, but it'll be all right. As a matter of fact, that's why I like the sprayer, because you can really pound that paint to it, you know. Because I really need there to be a good, thick paint job on this, all of this stuff that I do, really. So basically, my coats are like, when I say it's 2 coats, it's usually like 6 coats. Because I let it dry and I go back over it, and I go back over it, and I go back over it. So it turns out that most of my paint jobs are quite a few coats. Huh. Huh. The roller fits. Would you look at that? Oh, lovely, mate. Lovely. Who wants to say it for me? I'll say it. I painted too much at one time. I painted way, way too much. But these stairs were bugging the hell out of me, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it all at once right now. So the sun isn't beating on it. It's not drying. I mean, it is, but, you know, I got plenty of dry time here. Plenty of cracks to fill too. Plenty of cracks to fill. That's what she said, though. Plenty of cracks to fill. You wonder why I do this? It slides and pushes the paint from the roller, and it basically scrapes the paint down into the crack from the roller. So it's taking my overage off the roller and putting it where I want it, down deep, and I'm filling those cracks in. That's what she said. She likes to fill her cracks in. Wait, that's disgusting. Why do you gotta talk like that? Oh, I'm fucking horrible. Okay? I'm horrible. I'm a horrible person. Main Man Squanto, 2028. Oh, I got a new nickname for Democrats. I call them demon crackheads. They're all a bunch of demon crackhead smoking fucking weirdos. Not all of them, I'll be nice, I'm sorry. There are a few good people. Hey, if they can call Trump the orange Hitler, then I can call them a demon crackhead. But YouTube actually isn't conservative. I'm pretty sure the owners of YouTube are actually Democrats. Because YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is a tech company, and most tech companies are Democrats. And I'm pretty sure they even lean left on their commercials and everything. So, yeah, YouTube actually does everything they can to shadow ban my stuff. Because I'm a conservative white male. Simple. I practice my reproductive rights. Believe in Jesus Christ, and my skin is white. And that's not a joke. I don't want to be a victim. I don't give a fuck. Just letting you know. I ain't no victim. But they shadow ban the hell out of us. They do everything they can to pump all the other stuff out, but nothing conservative. Put it this way. I've been over 3,000 subscribers like 4 separate times. And each time I go over 3,000, I'll get up to like 310, and they'll literally delete my people. They bring me right down to like 2,800. This has happened like 4 times in the last month. It's crazy. I never even heard of it. It's wild. So basically, if they gave me back all of my subscribers, I would be at like 4,500 right now. Like, who does that? Do you think they do that if I wore a dress and put makeup on for you? I don't think so. I think they'd pump subscribers to me. You see what I'm saying? It's a little different. But because I say believe in God, watch out. The devil can't control themselves. They just have to try to delete it. That's why I call them demon crackheads. Hunter Biden is literally on the news telling people how to make crack. Like, who would have ever fucking thought that would have happened? You've got the son of the last president on the news telling people how to make crack. And they all think that they're demigods. They all think, every one of them have a god complex. They're demon crackheads, man. Where in the did my cigarettes go? There they are. How do you like that look? Does that look good? Look back on my page real quick and just see the difference. Looks way better. In my mind, but I want to know what you think. Being very careful to get all the little boogers out of there and stuff. You know what's kind of cool about a paint job? You can make just the first 7 feet look good and just the face of everything else, right? Just the face. make it all look good, and they'll just expect the rest to look the way that you did the first, what they can see up close. So if they got to look up high, they think that it's done like this. And it's nothing to do with who you are. It's just how we are as people. I do it. Everybody does it. So me knowing that, I have to make sure that I stay on top of it and, keep my eye out. Oh, I need bug spray. Oh yeah. They're getting me bad. Hold on. Man, where's the good one? You know what? It bugs me. I literally have some really good bug spray. It must be in the the trailer. This stuff is like top of the line too. It's called Ben's. It's under It's the best stuff you've got. That sucks. I don't know where it is. Kids probably got it. Typical. Which is fine. I want them to use it, but would have been nice. Brought it back. Hell, I'm getting there, guys. Little at a time. It ain't a rush. We're just trying to get this job done. But it's not a rush. I've learned that when you try to rush, all it ever does is creates problems. Every single time. Only creates problems. When they say you can't rush perfection, that's not someone trying to have a coup de grace moment. I'm serious. You just really can't rush perfection. If you want it perfect, don't try to rush. Focus on all the little things. And keep focusing and focusing and focusing, and all of a sudden now, well, you end up with perfection. Sometimes you got to go back over your work 3 or 4 times. That's okay. Just focus on perfection, and you'll get it. Good first coat. Wound up pretty good. Did it wound up coming out pretty good. So now I just got to finish this deck area, and I'll be all set. I've got about an hour left. I mean, oh yeah. I've got to coat the outside and then underneath. And then these 2 pieces. I mean, it's all in that door.
I'm just gonna bite of this.
I'd rather not. It's going to weigh me down. I just need to go. But I appreciate you sharing it.
Love you.
I love you too. Good thing is, I got all the hard stuff done for the most part, you know, technicality wise. get down with that. I gotta bring my Mojo water over here. Oh yeah. Well, that's a little better. Yeah, I'm laying it thick. I got my pressure turned up too much. But also, that was for when it was steaming hot with the sun going. When the sun's beaming on your product, you have to put a lot on. You're basically stuck putting twice as much paint on just to get it wet enough so that you can still applicate it afterwards. So, but I should turn it down, but I'm probably not going to. I don't mind it being wet, you know, it gives me more time to set it, but at the same time, it puts a thicker coat on. Can't really complain about that, I don't think. I have plenty of paint to do this, you know, another 2 times. Well, 1 coat on each. My second coat, I won't have to go too heavy on. I'm basically going to fill the gaps and cracks that I don't want there with caulking, and then I'm just going to give it a quick overspray for hide, really. Right, I'm taking care of all of the, I'm doing the surgery on this coat. Surgery is being taken care of. Once this cures, I fill the gaps that I want filled with caulking, and then the surgery's done. You just got to seal the wound. Paint over it 1 more time and leave it, and you're good. You know, I've always wondered what it would be like to, well, one, own my own house in like the Bahamas, but also to like be a carpenter in the Bahamas. You know, like part of the year, do like a 2 months, you go there in the winter to do repairs. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I guess someday I will, because I want to buy a house in the Bahamas. Sure, either that or build my own house in the Bahamas. I'm sure if I went there with enough material, I could get it done pretty cheap. Wait, that's really, if I could ferry material from here to there really cheaply, I wonder what the cheapest way to, because you could build a house in the Bahamas pretty cheap if you got cheap material, right? And then you could sell it for the Bahamas price. That's what my uncle and aunt did. They actually did 2 houses, and now they've got all kinds of money, I guess. Well, maybe they don't. I don't know. But I know they're more well off than I am. But they earned it. They built like 5 houses from scratch, renovated a couple, you know. But basically their model, a couple other more people's model, I know. That's what I'm using right now. Like, I don't go home and sit on my fucking couch. I go home and fix shit. You know what I mean? Because I've seen like 5 or 6 different families do this, and now they're rich as hell. Well, put it this way. They don't really want for much. They don't have many stressors in life. They've got pretty well everything they need. You know what I mean? So that's really, I just need security later. Because social security won't be there. It'll be a socialist economy, though, if we don't hurry up and fix it. socialist government if we don't hurry up and fix it. You'll be getting a ticket to go to the store and get bread. Like World War II rations.
No, then get in there. I'll take over the bed with me.
Go to the bank, get your money, and there's no money in the bank.
Get in there.
Banana Republic. It's scary.
Come on.
But if we put the right people in office, none of that will happen. You gotta be careful. Be careful who you vote for. You know, you can even still vote for this one that you want, and then they're still taken. You know, it just depends on whether they take the money. If they take the money, you're fucked, basically. Because evil's gonna just buy them out, you know? And then evil wins because they took the money. But if they don't take the fucking money and they stick to their word, well, then you're gonna have, you know, it'll be better for the people. But there's money coming at them from every angle. I'm sure it's hard to say no. You know, it is what it is. Can't do much to change it. I know some people that don't even vote. They don't even give a fuck. I mean, of course, they worry for their grandkids' future, but they're just, they don't want to even partake. It's pretty bad they've lost the faith of many, many people that don't even vote anymore. Because there's no faith in the system. They don't even believe in it anymore. Many, many people. So just think how many people there are in the U.S. and then how many votes they get the night of the vote. What do they get, like 80 million and like usually 40? So they usually get about 150 million people voting. You know, there's more than that in just New York City. There's over 200 million people in New York City. So just think of all the people that aren't voting. You know, and I understand some of them, you know, can't vote. Although I'm sure that they'll have people, they want that too, but like there's kids and, you know, people in prison and stuff like that. But just imagine if everyone knew the truth, the actual truth, and everyone got to vote. I think that the outcomes would be a little different. And imagine if they didn't suppress the good people that are trying to be president. You know how we only ever get 2 people? It's not like it used to be, where you used to be able to pick through, you know, 10, 15, 20 people. You know, they stuff the little man down, don't matter how many votes and how much money you get. Now it's controlled very tightly. And you're basically only going to be able to vote for 2 people. It's pretty crazy. No more standing on the stump. Nope. No more standing on the stump. There's a lot of stuff that should be, you know, being taken care of right now that isn't. Like child trafficking, stuff like that. You know, they're not even shining a light on that. There's people out there that are trying, but then they get banned and they get their videos shut down. It's crazy. It's like, why do the powerful people not want to talk about that? What's going on with that anyway? You know, It's just kind of weird, man. This kind of throws me off a little bit. I would say expose all the evil that you can, especially when you have power, especially the immense power that the U.S. government has. Why not expose it? There's obviously people in that world that shouldn't be there, that we know, that we trust, and they're shutting off the lights on it so that people don't find out. It can't just be because it's uncomfortable to talk to. You're telling me there's little babies getting trafficked, right? And you don't want to help them? Sounds suspect to me. Sounds suspect to me. If I told you there was 1 million babies stuck in a bus in the heat somewhere, wouldn't you want to help them? Yeah. So why aren't we helping them? Oh, because it's uncomfortable to talk about? So we'll just let the 1 million babies die? It's crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. Odin, stop, dude. You're being silly. Stop. Why do you do that? No, I won't lie. Stuff like that really does frustrate me. But, you know, people get banned when they try to talk about it. The news definitely ain't bringing it up. You know, it's like, where are all the kids going? The fuck are they doing with them all? And I did think it was funny when Tom Homan said, well, why don't we just deport the kids with the parents? Like, duh, why wouldn't you? Why would you split them up? Just fucking put them on an airplane and send them. You know, if you're going to do that action, I'm just saying. If you're going to do that, why wouldn't you let the parents keep their kids? Kind of weird, right? Yeah, I thought so too. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking dirt. Oh, man. Dow Shore. I got grass all over my roller. That's wonderful, right? Marvelous. So my baby's 2 bottom teeth that came in. That's pretty cool. But she is in pain though. That's the only troubling part. But she can start eating good food. That's pretty cool. start chomping down on food. She had her first venison last night. I was so proud of her. Yeah. Pretty proud of her. Venison stew. Lovely. Oh. That was a horrible toss. There we go. Yeah, I just got to finish this rail up and then get underneath the joist. That's it. It's going slow. I'll admit it. It's going slow as hell. But we're getting it done the right way. That's what matters. I could just leave it like that and fucking see you later. But you gotta set it, you know. It's gotta get set into all those cracks and crevices. If you want it to stay waterproof anyway. For a while. Yeah, we're going to set it deep. There we go. Of course. Trying to get all that paint in that crack. So I know that paint's going to dry out, but there'll be paint inside the crack, so when I go to caulk it, the caulking will stick better. Because paint adheres way better than caulking does. But I know I'm going to need to caulk the crack. So it's good to get paint inside of it, and you'll get better adhesion in longevity over time. Remember, there's going to be black mesh over all these rails, that deck and this one. There's literally a drone. Oh, it's an airplane. I was about to say, this airplane has driven over us like a lot. There's just a few of them. Hold it. Come on, buddy. Let her be. Come on, let her be. Come on, baby. Yeah. Place. Place. You'll be all right. Just lay down. Just lay down. You'll be okay. No, stop it. Come on. You gonna let me throw the fucking thing? Got some extra paint. I'll just let go of it here. Start the hide process. Nice formal hide process here. Yep. You want to play fetch with Odin? I don't know if you'll find it.
I was going to say he's sitting again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was close. You silly fool. Thing exploded when it hit that target. There you go, old boy. Oh, again. Tell him you'll play with him. Oh, boy. Now he's going to play the puppy thing with you. Let it go, Odin. Yeah, you know, I never used to roll. I never used to back roll, only brush. Back, spray and back brush. But for this job, to be honest, it ain't no Victorian historical renovation, so I don't give a shit. 9 times out of 10, my clients wouldn't let me do this because they want to see the paint strokes. Down to that, you know. So, whatever. But for this, I think it looks just as damn good. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and it's faster. Why wouldn't they let me back roll it? Nope, gotta have the fucking brush stroke. Silly. So whatever. I mean, they would bring it up too. It's not like I would talk about this. They would ask me and specifically tell me, you cannot use a, you know, and I'm just, whatever, I don't care. That's how I've done it. That's how I've had to do it. But I'm telling you, this is way faster than back brushing. And it's more formal, to be honest. I really believe it is. I think it's more formal than brushing. So that's why I'm doing this like this. Speed. It's way faster. And it's going to give me just about the same outcome, but it won't have brush strokes. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It'll actually sort of look like I sprayed it, because there won't be brush strokes, so it, you know, it'll look effectively like I just sprayed it and left it. Either that, or it'll look like a drywall. It'll just look like a wall that's been drywalled. You know, it'll have the roller marks on it. Any painting professional will know. They'll see the roller marks, but I don't fucking know. I can't go much more into depth on that one. It'll drive me crazy. Oh, I cannot wait to be done with this coat. I'm gonna be out here in the dark doing the bottom. I still gotta do that door too. I'm just soaking it and back brushing it. Making sure I get every square foot, square inch with the sprayer. And then I'm just coming back through and setting it all. Making sure I get it set good. To be honest, the more paint, the better. Look at that beautiful fucking sky. Oh my God. So beautiful. Oh my God, I soaked it. You know, the reason why I soaked it though, because I got all these holes up here. So I want it wet so I can release all that paint down into these holes. There's a lot of holes up here, like nail holes. So I get all that moisture and boom. Fill them nail holes right up. Just think of paint as like you're trying to make the boat so that the boat won't sink. You're stopping the boat from sinking in the water. Think of it like that, you know. So paint isn't just for like looks and color. It's really a water protector, okay? You can color it to make it also, you know, a colorant as well for aesthetics. But paint was designed to stop wood from rotting and stop water from coming in. That's why it had lead in it before. Because lead stops water really well. But then they realized the kids were getting all smoked on it, so they stopped doing it. First coat is never going to go your way 100%. There's always going to be something that you wish you could have done more. That's fine. That's fine. Just let that thing dry. Let it dry really well before you put your second coat on. That's another thing. People will won't wait long enough. And they put their second coat on that wet first coat. And it's basically like you're just doing a thicker first coat is all it is. You want that first coat to harden up. You want it to basically start to be an enamel. Then put another coat on. Because effectively it's basically like just doing one coat if you do it too soon. There's a lot of properties in the paint that need to gas off, that need to fume out. Like, let's say if I came back next year on another dry spell and I painted this just like I'm doing again, you're gonna get like 3 or 4 times the quality out of this. I nerd out with paint, you know, and I nerd out because I got to know a lot about it. I used to sit at Sherwin-Williams and I would ask them guys all types of questions. So what they would do is they would teach me by product. So they'd show me Resilient, and then they teach me all the properties about that, what it's best for, this, that, and the other. And then they'd teach me duration, then emerald, then woodscapes, then, you know, A200 or Promar, or, you know, whatever. So they would show me and teach me just by showing me the different styles that they had. And they would tell me the benefits of each style. Some are more economic, but they're not as good. Geez, guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta get a picture of this. Look at that beautiful. It doesn't really do it justice on the camera, but isn't that beautiful? That wisping clouds is just, it reminds you how peaceful the earth can be, you know? Through all the chaos and confusion. Beauty. Beauty every single day. That's why I like getting on my boat. That's my favorite part about being on the boat. You don't have all these trees. You can go to the middle of the lake or way out in the ocean. You have barely anything on your horizon but sky. That is fun. Hey, Aria, do you mind? Do you know where my little orange bug spray went? Can you go ask Mom, do you know if she knows where that went? I need bug spray. Just try to bring me back bug spray, but ask her if she knows where that little orange one went, because that's the best. That's Ben's 100. Ah, these bugs are getting me bad. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Fucking A, mate. Ah. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. Didn't get what I wanted done, but guess what? We have tomorrow. It just is what it is. I had to work. Just put it right in there, okay? Why would you put bug spray in the fridge? Just put it with all the stuff right there. Crazy, girl. In the fridge. Yeah, I'm getting eaten alive. This stuff won't even cure correctly. If